Hi, welcome to another episode of Explore the Spectrum. Today, our guest is Kathy Haugen from the Autism Treatment Center, and you're in Dallas. How are you doing today?
Great. How are you, Janetta?
Doing really well. Thank you for asking. It is exciting to hear about y'all's program because from what I understand, it is somewhat different than other services that are available. It looks like there's a lot of commonalities with autism and in our community, but when I understand your program to be 24 hours a day, 365 days a week, that makes it unusual. So help us better understand what the treatment center is.
Well, I work as the education coordinator, so this is quite different. I've been in public schools for most of my career, so coming here was different because we care for most of these individuals 24/7. And so we have the school, we have an ABA clinic, a speech, OT clinic, we have adult services, and then we have 18 group homes in the community. And some are set up we have 4 children's group homes and all the rest are for our adults. And some of our students have come to us through CPS placement over the years. And then when they reach the age of transition, some of them have moved from the CPS teaching homes into our HCS adult homes. Some of these folks have lived here most of their life when you consider we started providing services in 1976.
So that's an excellent point to make, that you've got a very wide variety of people that you're treating and working with. What is your youngest age that you treat?
Well, in our ABA clinic, we have 3 and 4-year-olds. And in the school, when I started here, we had a 7-year-old. He's since gone home. And we're waiting for another student. We also take in school district contracts. And we have a little guy coming from pretty far from Dallas who is 9 years old. So he'll be joining us. And we had a referral the other day for an 8-year-old. We like to get them young so that we can help mold them. By the time they're older teens, they've established some pretty extreme behavior patterns. And so the earlier that we can get them and provide intervention, the better the outcome for them.
And are those kids living in children's homes, as you said?
Yes, we have 4 children's homes, and we have a few kids who were placed through school districts where the school district is quite a ways from Dallas, and so they'll live in the group home and then come to the school. And then we have most of the kids in the group homes are placed here through Child Protective Services, and they receive services in the school, but we also have enrolled them in some of the public schools. Some of our kids whose behaviors aren't as severe, they're more verbal, more social, and will benefit from that public school placement. But the kids who stay in the school are the ones who really have the most challenges in a public school setting. Because the large numbers, all the changes that take place, we can provide structure with a smaller ratio in our classrooms.
So does that mean that some of the children that you're dealing with, so I'm thinking that more extreme behaviors might be a regular thing in your world, for them to have ended at your doorstep, that you're working with a few behaviors that might not be perfect or most desirable.
Yes, and so we have a great maintenance crew that will fix the holes that they put in walls or fix the windows that they kick out. And we use plexiglass everywhere. Yes.
I imagine that you do. I'm encouraged that you guys have a facility like this, and I would love to hear some of your success stories. What would be something that you would be most proud to share with us?
Well, I have kids who've come from some pretty traumatic backgrounds, and I'm excited right now I just registered 5 of them for a summer camp at my church's regular ed summer camp. I took 4 of them last year, and just to see them grow from that experience, and they went from very traumatic backgrounds, being educated in our day school, which is a TEA approved school, to now enrolled in public school, and just watching them grow. And one of our kids is in a program where he's learning to ride the public transportation, and the school district is working with him on that, and we support him with that. We have another student who is now enrolled in a Texas Workforce Commission type program in the public. He's working at CVS this summer. And we've had others go on and live in the community, which is very rare considering that the type of people or the challenges that our folks have. But mainly we provide services and try to provide a good quality of life. And they're happy, they have their structure, they're safe, and love coming here every day.
That's incredible. And I'm happy that a facility does exist to help with some of these different behaviors because, parents are only skilled and equipped to handle so much. And when they're looking for somebody to help them out, they need that assistance, and they don't need the assistance necessarily for 30 minutes. They need it for an extended amount of time. So thank you for the work that you do and for providing that safe place for these kids to go. If we have a viewer right now that is interested in learning more or donating anything to you, what is the best way for them to get a hold of y'all's facility?
Our main phone number is 972-644-2076. If they call with their question or whatever they want to do to provide support, because we are a nonprofit organization and we take donations all the time, they can call us and they'll be directed to the right person to assist them with their question or their need.
Well, I'm appreciative of your time. I wish we had more time so that we could have dove into this a little bit more. But thank you very much for joining us today. And to all of our viewers, thank you very much for joining us as we continue to explore the possibilities.